Hello and welcome to another episode of Say It As It Is podcast. We hope that you are enjoying our content so far. On today's episode, we are going to talk about the period during and after the pregnancy. And as we said, as I said in the intro video, I really wanted to talk about this topic. And I'm so glad that my husband said yes to talk about this today.
Yeah, of course. I couldn't say no to that.
But the way you were saying how, I was actually like, are we really going to talk about this?
Of course.
But it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so to start with, how did you feel when I first told you that we were expecting?
Oh, I was overwhelmed. And I couldn't control my happiness. I was literally jumping up and down. It was a great news. And to know that one day you'll be a father, that's a great feeling, and it's by grace, and we give glory to God.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, for me too, actually, it was like, wow, it's really happening, and we give God glory for that.
Amen.
Yes. So, during the pregnancy, how did you see things like from your point of view?
I think I would say that it really went well because I remember we read some articles, saw videos of some signs and symptoms of pregnancy, and to say that I'm very much grateful to God because I didn't see you going through a lot of stress or a lot of difficulty, sicknesses, morning sicknesses, vomiting, those. So I would say it really went smoothly. So we give thanks to God.
I actually agree on that. I thank God so much because I feel that at some point after you said we read things, I was trying to find symptoms and I was like, is this really real? Why I'm not feeling the things people are feeling? But at some point I just turn it around and thank God. Because actually I had to be grateful. So I just want to say that it's also possible to have a stress-free or sickness-free pregnancy. So don't think that there's something wrong with you. Everything is going well by the grace of God, and you are blessed when you are not going through these kind of things.
And we are not also downplaying that symptoms.
No,
because
of course not.
Every woman and their body, how their body works. So if we went through that smooth journey, and some people are having sicknesses, we wouldn't downplay that.
No, of course not. It's real.
It's
of
real,
course.
and that's their body, and that's your body as well.
But it's also real when things are going well. That's why I just want to say that if you have a pregnancy and things are going well, don't try to find symptoms. It is okay to also have,
or be thinking that something is not going well because you're not seeing those kind of signs and symptoms.
So by the grace of God, things went well, but I feel like at the end, of course, it was heavy, and I just wanted to get down with it. But
I know,
all in all, it went really well.
But I think I really have to ask you this question because you did one thing that to tell dates I don't even understand.
Okay.
It's like I remember the day that I placed this air freshener in the car, and you were like buzzing. You were like, I should just throw out this air freshener away because you couldn't control yourself because of the scent.
Yes.
I was like, really?
Yes, and you were irritating me because I'm the one feeling it, and you didn't want to accept it. I'm like, I'm the one pregnant. I said, I can't handle this thing. Just take it out. But the funny part is you just gave me a nose mask to wear. I'm like, is this serious? Is it really serious?
Yeah, because I was like, is this woman exaggerating or what? Because it's just a fresh something or a good smell. But
honestly, what went through your head when they told me to wear that nose mask?
Because it's like we are getting pleasant fresh air, and it's like you don't like it.
No, but for me, the smell, I couldn't stand it, and I'm like, just throw the thing away or just put it. But you were insisting, no, there's something wrong with it. And I'm like, yes, I can't stand the smell.
I think afterwards that we read or saw those kind of things. That's when I got to know that
it's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Because this is just air fresher.
But for me, I couldn't stand the smell.
Wow.
Literally, I felt like I wanted to throw up. It was so strong. I was like, nah, I can't handle this. But you didn't believe me. Like,
no, I didn't believe you that time. But now I believe you.
But now it's actually too late.
Yeah.
But okay. So on the delivery day, let's talk about it. Like, how was it for you?
Yeah, I think that was one of the longest day ever. Mm-hmm. It was very long.
Yeah.
when you sent me a message that we have to go to the hospital till the day that they give or they placed Lauren on my arms off. It was a very long day.
Yeah.
But on that very day that they took Lauren and gave her to me, I was like shivering. Mm-hmm. I was shivering. Like I was like, really?
Yeah.
It's really happening. Is this that we have? Is it a product that we have made? Yeah, but honestly, God is really wonderful. Like to think of this is amazing. It's really amazing. I know. Like after 9 months, there will come a human being. Wow, God,
it's crazy.
God, it's crazy. God
starting from like a blood clot and
God was really wonderful.
Yeah, He really is. And for me, I feel that like of course you are pregnant, you feel the baby, but when she came, it really dawned on me like, wow, the reality, she's here. And that day, honestly, I just salute every woman. Or mother out there because it's not easy.
Yeah. I think, as I said in our first intro, people really take these things for granted, but as I have seen it, I think big ups to every woman out there.
Really,
God has really made you guys differently.
Really,
you have to really have another human being in your womb for 9 good months. Wow,
yes.
that's even that day, that final day during the labor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I'm praying that every woman should experience
really.
This. Yeah, because it was a great experience though. It was very great experience. Then as I said, God will really have made you guys special, and we should really appreciate you guys because it's not an easy thing. Yeah.
Yes. Like up to this day, I'm still in awe of the strength like God gives you because it's amazing because that's not your own strength.
Yeah.
That's not your own strength. That's not your own strength. Yeah. But like you weren't able to be with me at the hospital because of
I think some rules and regulations and didn't allow me. I think
it was packed. Like
packed,
people were really giving birth that month.
And that day I think God really saved me because I was driving and sleeping at the same time. So I was really stressing because I had to drive home and sleep for some few hours and come back to the hospital again. It was a very stressful day, and God saw me through that day, and I'm really grateful. Yeah.
But I think you did really well, because when you came, you made me rest. And it was new for you too, but I think you handled it very well. You took care of her so that I could sleep or rest when you were there.
I think what really helped us is that we listened to some podcasts, we saw some videos, we read some articles too. So we were preparing ourselves for that week or for that day. So that's the main reason why we were able to go through that phase smoothly.
And we also prayed.
Prayed. Of course. It's very important. That's really the first thing though.
So okay, we are done with the hospital part. So coming home.
No, we are not done. That day that we were told to go home. The day that they discharged us to go home. Oh, I was not able to even
put her in the car seat.
place her in the car seat. I was like, is it correct? Is it wrong? How should I do it? I was watching videos.
I know.
Is the neck
okay?
Oh, my God.
I was so tired, but I was just watching you finger because I was like, I'm tired. This is your part to just fix it. Yeah,
but it went well. It went well. So we came home peacefully and successfully.
So when we came home, how did you find it? What was the big change for you when we came home from the hospital?
I think, of course, when you get a newborn baby, of course your lifestyles will change or have to change. Everything that we used to do before, it wasn't normal. We had to do things that suits the baby. Yeah. So I think we changed from our normal lifestyle because of the baby, and it really went well. So that's what I can say for now.
But we didn't sleep.
Yes, of course. God. Oh my God.
It was like you were going crazy, honestly.
I was like sleeping 3 hours. But what really helped was that I got 2 weeks free from work.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was not sleeping and waking up to go for to work.
Yeah.
So that really helped.
Yeah.
Because the sleep there. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah. But even though Lauren wasn't crying that much, I just feel that as it was new to us, we are so used to sleep, but sometimes she will cry and you have to be up, like both of us will be up trying to help her, take her back to sleep. So the sleep was not sleeping, just to say it like that.
Yeah, and we are blessed too, because Lauren wasn't so much crying. Yeah, she really slept a lot during that time. So yeah. And you know, some of these things wouldn't even make you sleep, because whilst the child is sleeping, you're also looking at.
You'll be checking the child,
checking her if really her heart is beating.
Yeah,
is she sleeping or is she alive?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that's also another thing. Yes,
like each and every time you have to go and
check.
You have to go and peep.
Yes,
your eyes and say, hey, is she breathing?
Yeah, that's
is
so
everything
true.
going well? Oh,
that's so true.
That will even take like 4 hours of sleep. Even though we believe in God, everything.
Yeah,
I know.
I know.
As human as we are, we have to go through those things. Yeah.
I think for me, I actually agree with everything you said, but for me, it was like the postpartum was starting to postpartum for me. Like my body was going not back to where it was, but things were going back to its normal self, if I can say it like that.
Like your body, your emotion.
Yeah, everything. And I feel that sometimes too, I could just cry. Like I was happy though, but
cry without a reason.
Yeah. And like all the emotions, like your body, like the recovery, and also taking care of the baby. I would say it was hard at sometimes, even though of course you were there to help, but I just felt that I was so tired. My body was like, I'm not myself. And even your head, like your mental health is some way, if you understand. Yeah,
I agree to that, because I think looking at everything that you've gone through, the 9-month journey, the reality dawning on you that, okay, now the baby has come, everything, the emotions, I think it's not a surprise. So I wouldn't say that you were exaggerating or you were just making fun of those kind of things. I think it was a genuine feeling that you went through, and the emotions that you expressed. So
and the body is going through a lot after birth too. And also breastfeeding, as I said, like sometimes it looks so easy, because I think I watched some videos, it looked really easy, but when I was doing it myself, I'm like, this is not easy. So I just want to say that breastfeeding is not easy for me, but after some time, of course, you'll find the right techniques. But even putting her to latch, like it wasn't easy for me to like know
to place her.
It was really difficult. But glory be to God that He made it possible for me to breastfeed her, because at the beginning it was hard. And I feel that people don't talk enough about these things, because it's like you give birth and it's just normal that not everyone breastfeeds, and I understand why. Maybe you try and it's not for you. But when you try and you actually succeed, you really have to be thankful, because it's hard.
I know.
It's hard. It's hard.
I saw it, and I saw how you went through. But as you said, it came out finally or successfully. Now you were able to breastfeed her.
But like after we got home too, like people were really there for us. People were really there for our family, especially. Like it was, we really had.
I think when we came home, the people who came to visit us, people who were around us, our friends, our family, as you said, and people from the church. I think we are grateful for that, because there's not everyone who gets it that way. But as I said earlier on, we are blessed, and God saw us through those things, those kind of things. Yeah.
Yes.
And the gifts, I remember that we didn't even buy Pampers
for a long time. Yes, we were really blessed.
People were just trooping in, giving us those kind of things. So we really appreciate that, and glory be unto God, and we thank everyone who came to bless us with those kind of gifts, and may God give them fully abundant.
But not only the gifts, like the food too.
The food,
like my mom, my in-laws, they were it was so big for you. I was like, oh, thank God, I don't need to, or you don't need to stand there to cook. We can just warm the food and eat, and it helped us so much.
But I was giving you some soup.
Of course you did. Honestly, you did.
Yeah.
So I also have to give you credit for that.
That was just by the way. Yeah. But it's very true. Our family, my family, your family. Yes. They did a great job. They did a great job, and we
can't thank them enough.
We don't take those things or what they did for granted at all. No. We really thank them, and as I said earlier on, everyone who came to visit us, and even during our dedication, the time that we dedicated loving unto God, the people that came, we really appreciate that. Yeah.
Yes, that's so true. Me, after giving birth, I just salute every woman out there, and I actually salute myself too.
Yeah.
I salute you too, like parents, like in general, because it's not easy.
Yeah.
But by the grace of God, we are going through every day. We're taking one day at a time. And by the grace of God, when you just look back and you have seen that you have overcome the things you thought you couldn't, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. So is there anything more like you feel that you want to?
Yeah, I would say that there's something that I pray that every woman who is praying towards God to be able to conceive or to get pregnant, and pray that every couple or every woman will get to experience this, because this is a wonderful feeling, and get it to know that you guys are parents, you have father, you have mother, you have someone to call your child.
Yes,
even coming home, closing from job, and knowing at the back of your mind that, hey, I'm going back to see my daughter and my wife or my husband is a great feeling, and I pray that every woman, every couple will get to experience this. Because we are serving a living God.
Yes, amen.
I will not preach though.
No. But one thing that just dropped in my mind right now is like, how was it for you when I went back to work? Like the permission part, because for me it was like I really felt sad the day before I was going back to work, because I'm like I'm with her. I was with her from the birth up to that day, and I was handing, like I felt I was handing her over to you. Yeah. So how was it for you?
I think it wasn't so much difficult, because you prepared breast milk there that would be given to her, and as I said earlier on, Lauren is not someone who cries a lot, so that really helped me, because she was just doing Adidas, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep, eat, sleep. So literally I was just being there, watching after her and looking after her. So it really went well. Yeah.
But for me, like, I knew you could take care of her, but I remember the first day I came back
from work.
Yes. She didn't even know me. Like, she didn't even want me to breastfeed. I'm like, wow. I knew that, like, you could, but this was something else. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, because she has gotten a lot of breast milk from the father, so she doesn't like yours.
You see? So I was like, okay, it's actually a bit sad. I felt like, okay, she was rejecting me.
Yeah.
But at the other hand, I felt like, no, but like, you were
thinking she just tilted towards me because I've been home the whole day with her. That's why. But of course, you are the mother.
Yeah, but that was also a good feeling for me. Even though I knew at the back of my mind that you would take good care of her, but seeing how she was with you, I'm like, okay, she's actually having a good time with her daddy.
Yeah.
So the permission for you was it was good.
So it's a privilege for us here in Norway because we got to share I think 1 year, almost 1 year permission to take care of our child. So that's what makes that a privilege that's true. We got from being in this country. So that's very true. We really appreciate that as well.
But all in all, it went well and it's still going well by the grace of God.
Of course.
And we are so grateful.
She's 1 year.
Yes.
I think 1 year and a month. Yeah.
So it's been good.
It's been, of course. So far so good.
Yes. No, but I think we have touched on.
Yeah, we've literally touched on everything. Yeah.
So I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yes.
Yes, we have said things as it is. So we just say that follow us on all our social
media platforms.
Facebook,
Instagram,
TikTok,
YouTube.
Yes.
And
it was the last one.
I think you said everything.
Yeah, I said everything. So comment, like, and share. And we also want to thank everyone for
watching our videos, subscribing,
and giving us feedbacks. Yes,
and constructive criticisms too. We appreciate
really
that.
Helps,
because there are people who watch and say, "Hey, you can do it this way. Hey, you can see it this way." We really appreciate that because we can't go through this journey alone. We have to get people who will be correcting us
and helping us
and helping us. Yeah.
Okay, so say it as it is. Bye.
Bye.